Hey, oh shoot, this is Brad, right? Hold on. Yes, Brad. Okay, great. Thanks for the complete submission. That means I can give you feedback now. So here we are. You have a couple extra finals. So remember, just give us as many finals as we want and you can give as many images as you want in your contact sheets. Like, go nuts, go crazy, give us everything. That's fine. It's my job to look at it. However, for the finals, part of the assignment requires you to edit yourself down to a specific number of finals, because here it's kind of like the client is telling you exactly what they want and you need to follow their instructions. And they want you to edit for them because they don't have time to sit down and edit for quality. That is your job. And so not that there's anything wrong with any four of these images, but it would be your job to figure out exactly which four you think are your strongest. Three. I love this one. I caught this one in your contact sheets, and I was like, man, I hope you enlarge that as a final because it is gorgeous. And you did. That's a really nice image. I like this. I could probably get rid of that, and just crop it just a smidge tighter. Without that, I guess you'd have to crop it. Well, you know what I mean, anyways, because you want this whole thing, this whole thing without this right here. But it's, you can go back and do that in post and potentially have a really great image for yourself. This is nice. And for this assignment, I didn't say it ever, but I'm fine if you wanted to desaturate the images and turn them black and white, because all of the images that we asked you to look at were in black and white. So that's fine. So if you want to do that and go back and desaturate and then post them again just for us to look at, that's fine. This is great. You get full credit for this. This is fine. But you could have done that. Usually I don't like it. And like I said, I didn't specifically say it was okay for this assignment, but I'm just letting folks know it's okay. Just for this assignment, though. Don't do it for any of the other ones unless you have really, really, really good reason. So these are lovely, and I loved your write-up, and you gave us a nice interpretation, like a quick little smidgen about each photographer, very accurate. And I would say that many of these images are very in the vein of those photographers. This right here is a beautiful set of images, and I'll tell you what, just these two probably would look really nice together, printed. Just a lot of really great images out here. This one is really interesting with just the complexity of the texture that the light is creating on the well, all over. Because as the light goes through the leaves on those trees, the trees are acting as a gobo, and then we get this really beautiful abstracted textured thing with the light. I saw that you took a lot of shots of your shadow, which after a while was just making me laugh. This is a nice shot too, right here. Oops, sorry, this one right here. Just really a lot of great work here. I'm never a big fan of seeing these in students' photo assignments, like our posed families. It might even just be an unreasonable bias. I don't know, but all the rest of them look great. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that image. Like I said last week, your kid's adorable, but we really want you to work hard on becoming a professional photographer here. And this, of course, feels like a snapshot. This is not like a well-considered artistic or even well-composed image. God, that sounded harsh, didn't it? I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound harsh. But the rest of them are just, there's a lot of really exquisite work here. And, I thought this was an interesting choice for a final for you, because you have so many much cleaner, easier to read images than this one, and then you chose that as a final. That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's strong work here, Brad. Thank you. I think you did a great job going out there and really putting your mind into the mind of those other photographers and seeing what you could do, especially on a day. I know you're out here in public, but I can see from your images that it's not terribly crowded and there's not very many people anywhere, so it's really hard to pull off what they were pulling off, because a lot of what they were pulling off was shooting people they didn't know. And this place looks just virtually empty for some reason. So good work. Thank you for finding interesting subject matter with interesting lighting quality on it. All right, thanks, man.